There's some confusion about the Privy Council's decision in the Vybz cartel case. So this is what we know so far from his attorney, ISAT Buchanan, who was in the courtroom in London when the decision was read. I just spoke with him. Attorney Buchanan says this is a victory for Kartel and his 3 co-defendants because the convictions were quashed. But this does not mean that they will all go free right away. That's because the Privy Council referred the case back to the Jamaican Appeals Court. I asked him, does this mean Kartel and the co-defendants will be released pending the Jamaican court's decision about a retrial? And he says they will remain behind bars at least until a new hearing date is set and an application made. I expect to be talking with Mr. Buchanan again this afternoon. We'll get more details about this and how this is all going to play out. But he says the decision does not involve the release of Kartel and the 3 other men at this particular time. That's the latest from here in the Fox 5 newsroom in New York, and we'll have much more for you as the day goes on.
So I realize a lot of people don't understand what is really going on inside this Vybz cartel Privy Council case and the question of the Privy Council case. Now, the question of the Vybz cartel Privy Council case basically means that he is free of all the conviction. You understand? All the conviction, him free from them. Him record now clean. Them have to convict him all over again. You understand? If they plan to go back to a trial again. So them can give him a retrial. Them can start the case all over again and find him guilty again if they can. So he is now a free man. He's not a convicted criminal anymore. As what they would call him. He's not convict anymore. You understand? So he is now a free man, but he is not yet a free man until the case is over. Now, what the lawyer is going to do, the lawyer is going to seek bail for him in the meantime while they are preparing their case. So he can be out very, very soon if he got bail. And they would have to have a solid reason why they won't give him bail. Inside this video, I am going to explain to you guys a lot of stuff while I'm going to play some video to you that is going to explain stuff to you as well. So bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful day. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray. Because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, make a run the intro and come back. We soon forward. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. And turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Now, people, the Vybz cartel Privy Council hearing handed down today. Vybz cartel knows its fate today, but a lot of people are confused about the whole Privy Council thing because they must say, oh, Privy Council I say everything quash, but yes, still them say them not let him out. But the problem is that them give Jamaican the option. Jamaica now have it in them hand. The option for a retrial. But the best thing for the Jamaican system would be for them to throw it out because a lot of evidence that they use in the last case cannot be used again. They have to go find fresh evidence and them something the people. So it would have more better them throw it out. So in that case, them more if it throw out the case. Me not feel like it don't go further than which party they. Me feel like them are going to throw it out. But before we talk about the case, make we check out some videos and we come back and talk some more people. But remember to leave a like on this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet and turn on the post notification bell. Alright, now we are going to jump in at the Privy Council itself. Now,
the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council has unanimously concluded that the appeals should be allowed and the appellant's convictions should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct, and that the case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of Clive Williams. The board has considerable sympathy with the dilemma faced by the trial judge on the final day of a long and complex trial. Following the allegations of bribery, he had either to continue with the 11 remaining jurors or to discharge the jury. Despite this, the board considers that the approach taken by the judge was a material irregularity in the course of the trial, which makes it necessary to quash the convictions. This is for 3 reasons. First, the direction to the jury on the final day was inadequate to save the situation. The judge simply reminded the jury that they had sworn or affirmed that they would return verdicts in accordance with the evidence they had heard in court. The judge did not refer to the alleged bribery, of which, if the allegations were true, the jurors were already aware. Secondly, the trial continued with the allegedly corrupt juror serving as one of its 11 members. In the board's view, there should have been no question of allowing Juror X to continue to serve on the jury. Allowing Juror X to remain on the jury is fatal to the safety of the convictions which followed. It was an infringement of the appellant's fundamental right to a fair hearing under the Jamaican Constitution. Thirdly, the judge should have considered whether the remaining jurors might have become, consciously or unconsciously, prejudiced for or against one or more of the appellants as a result of Juror X's behaviour. For example, there was a danger that the attempted bribe could have made the other jurors overcompensate, consciously or unconsciously, if they assumed that the offer must have come from one of the appellants and that therefore they must be guilty. The judge took no account of this risk. The board is very mindful of the serious consequences which may flow from having to discharge a jury shortly before the end of a long and complex criminal trial. It is also very conscious of the danger of deliberate attempts to derail criminal trials by engineering situations in which it is necessary to discharge the jury. In England and Wales, there is legislation which allows a judge in certain situations to discharge a jury because of jury tampering and to continue the trial by judge alone. There is no such legislation in Jamaica. It follows that there will be occasions where, as in this case, a court will have no alternative but to discharge a jury and end the trial in order to protect the integrity of the system of trial by jury. In view of its conclusion on the issue of juror misconduct, the board holds that it is not necessary to express a concluded view on the other 2 grounds of appeal. For these reasons, the appellant's appeals should be allowed. The court is now adjourned.
So because the Jamaican justice system still go ahead, knowing that they had a corrupted jury and the jury did allegedly bribe the foreman jury and them still go ahead with the case, that is a big problem inside of this case. So that is the ground that them throw out the case on. Them not have everybody look on the others of evidence due to the whole beginning of this evidence. So that is one of the main reasons why them throw out the case. But we still not going to do too much talking. Make we hear what Dean Jackson Miller had to say. Then we come back and talk some more. All right?
Conviction has to be quashed before you could have the question of a retrial. But the whole point is, as the judge said, the Court of Appeal is now going to decide if Kartel and the other 3 are going to be tried again. Yeah. In other words, this could, if the Court of Appeal says yes, there's going to be a retrial, this could start all over again from scratch in the Supreme Court, meaning selection of jurors, meaning presentation of the evidence, submissions, everything, everything that's involved in a new trial. So it's not over yet by a long shot. It is obviously a big victory for Kartel and his team because now they they have another shot. But we have to wait for the Court of Appeal to see what it is they're going to decide, if they're going to say this needs to go to a retrial or not. If there's no retrial, then they would go free. But if there is a retrial, then the question is going to be, are they going to get out on bail, or are they going to be held pending the retrial? So there are a lot of issues yet to be decided.
So as you can hear, people, it is not a good news for the Jamaican justice system. Right now, them belly are run. They want poop up. They want water to drink because they may be thirsty, because it is just not a good look for the Jamaican justice system. It is more of a good look on the Vybz Kartel side. Because why? The Privy Council will be paying close attention to this case right now. You understand? Because of what went wrong in the first place. The evidence that they had right now on Vybz Kartel, the same evidence basically about over the internet, them they cannot be used anymore, people. Them cannot be used. So there is a lot going on inside this case. Me know say Paula never did expect this to go to a retrial. As much as you see them face, them never want a retrial. Them they just want him to stay in a prison, the conviction to remain. But them chose the conviction and them said retrial. You understand? Which them give them the option of a retrial or an option to throw it out themselves if they want. Them have to deal with it upon them own. The Privy Council give them the option to do all of that. You understand what I say? So in the meantime, while they are waiting to see if there will be a retrial, what happened is that the lawyers for Vybz Kartel, Sean Storm, Kyra Jones, and Andre St. John, they can all apply for bail for their client. You understand? Based on how them they in a prison for such a long time, over 12 years now, them they in a lockup for over 12 years. Because remember, them in a lockup 2 years before them get convict. Them never get bail yet. So, it is more likely for them to get bail at this time. You understand what I say? So, it is not a good look on the Jamaican justice system, but it is more of a good look on Vybz Kartel side and the Gaza people them side. You understand? So they are the one that is celebrating right now. Paula Llewellyn are not celebrating. The justice system are not celebrating because them know say them depend the losing hen. No matter how you hear people say, boy, them push you back come to Jamaica. And like how them push you come to Jamaica, them not go let him out, him not get a fair trial, him have to get a fair trial. It no matter what them want to say. Them have to go dig to find evidence. Them have to go dig to find all of what they want to find, witness anybody. They have to go back for all like police officers them we testify in a court and all of them something there. Them have to dig up back everybody. All Owen Ellington is same police commissioner. Them have to dig up back all of them. Everybody will give statement. Them have to go back for them. It's a retrial. Do they want to go back there? I don't think so, people. So, to my understanding, there will not. I don't think there will be a retrial. You understand? I don't think so. And I don't think they would want to waste taxpayers' money again to go all the way over this. They go dig up evidence and all of them something there. While them let go the X5 man that allegedly kill a little youth where come from school when him allegedly shoot up the taxi and them let him go. Him never hand over him gun. Him go hide in vehicle where him say the taxi man lick and all of them something there. And you know what I notice with Jamaican people too? We are very biased. We Jamaican people are very biased. You understand what I say? Because you know why I say we biased? I see a lot of people saying that him fit in there, him this and him that, but at the end of the day, when the X5 man allegedly shoot the little school youth where you come from school, me no see you no go out there and say if you turn in there and if it this and if it that, and there's a lot of other stuff where we can talk about. I mean, no hear you not beat down on it. Me no hear you not beat down on it, but because you no hate this man so much, you no hate this man so much, you no willing to go extra miles if you talk about it to make this man stay behind bars. We are biased. We are biased. If we have to clean up Jamaica, we have to clean it up from all different corners. We can't clean it up from one place. But people say the thought down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, remember to leave a like on this video. Give it a thumbs up. Alright? Now, people, Mark Golding and Andrew Holness in a big cascas. Yeah, man. Them in a big old war right now, people. And guess what them a war for? Them a war for ideas. Who thief, who for idea. But people, Mark Golding did come out and him state all them ideas them. And now, Andrew Holness took all of them. Even though Andrew Holness job some thing from a long time. But it still not say nothing about the ideas of Mark Golding. Ideas, Mark Golding have him ideas them pan record, people. So, me I go play some of the ideas them for you guys. And you can let me know if you think say a Mark Golding a thief Andrew idea or a Andrew Holness a thief Mark Golding idea. Check it out.
Requirement of finding a guarantor works against children from low-income families. The next PNP government will abolish altogether the requirement of finding a guarantor to access student loans. I spoke about tertiary education and the way in which it is financed and some of the issues that are facing our tertiary students. And we know that many of them coming out of the pandemic have been struggling to pay their student loans. And we said, give them a fresh start. We know that the Student Loan Bureau in its financial accounts have been making a provision each year. And over the last few years, it's up over $7 billion. And we're saying, give that back to the students who are in arrears. Write off the penalties. Write off the interest that has accrued. Give them a break. They deserve it and they need it. And we said, going forward, don't have a situation where any child in Jamaica is deprived of a student loan or is discouraged from applying because they can't find a suitable guarantor. We don't need that. The state must take that risk off of them. And we must get rid of this guarantor requirement for our students. We on this side have always seen education as the antidote to poverty. Tertiary education must be accessible to those who need it most. We will cap the student loan borrowers' loan payments at a manageable percentage of his or her income so that the state and not the student bears the risk of the economy generating adequate employment opportunities for young people. We will eliminate the requirement of a guarantor for a student to access a student loan across the board.
No, those are the ideas that Mark Golding said Andrew Holness steal from him. You understand what I say? No, Andrew Holness, if you take Mark Golding ideas, all you need to do is just give the man him props. Give the man him props. You understand what I say? And make him know, say, yeah, I'm grateful for the ideas. But I think that if you have to always wait on Mark Golding to come up with the idea, then you take it, then might as well you just make Mark Golding be the Prime Minister and done. You understand what I say? But check out some more of Mark Golding ideas, my viewers and my subscribers.
$3 billion of additional support for farmers, including more of the buyback programs for their surplus produce and also small-scale irrigation systems. Our proposals, Madam Speaker, are not mere band-aids or handouts. They are strategic investments in the Jamaican people and the society as a whole. Our proposed investments in broadband, agriculture, expanding digital penetration, and promoting digital literacy would help to retool and reposition the Jamaican economy. They would build greater economic resilience by upgrading and leveraging our tech infrastructure and skills. They would position Jamaica to function at a significantly improved level of economic performance in a post-pandemic world when that comes. Madam Speaker, our approach is consistent with our proven commitment to achieving debt sustainability. It will let us recover faster and stronger to resume the debt reduction path to which we are all committed. Madam Speaker, Jamaica must become the agricultural powerhouse of the Caribbean. I know that CARICOM is promoting an increase in regional trade with an emphasis on food security. that is timely and welcome. Jamaica can and should lead the way in achieving this as part of building the Jamaican dream. Madam Speaker, a month or so ago, there was some talk about issuing permits for imported chicken parts as a response to the rising price of locally grown chicken. This has been caused by the spike in the price of chicken has been caused by the increase in the cost of inputs, especially feed. It is not due to a shortage of supply, of chicken supply. There's no shortage there. Imported chicken receives massive subsidies from foreign governments. Importation, when there is no shortage of local supply, unleashes unfair competition against the local industry. This industry includes many, many thousands of backyard farmers who depend on it for their livelihoods. Madam Speaker, undermining local producers cannot be good policy. Sustainable recovery also means that food security must be high on the agenda, and this entails a robust agricultural policy. We must improve farm roads, irrigation systems, and storage systems. We must encourage greater flows of capital into agro-processing. We must assist exporters to penetrate new markets and protect our valuable brands. We must incentivize productive relationships between well-capitalized mother facilities and small farmers to improve their production techniques, to transfer technology, and to generally support their development. Madam Speaker, farmers need greater protection from the ravages of the two-foot puss, the predial larcenist. The next PNP government will significantly stiffen the penalties for large-scale predial larceny and bring that offence under the Proceeds of Crime Act so that the profits that are made from robbing our farmers can be taken from the criminals and used to compensate those farmers.
Now, people, that is some ideas that Mark Golding had for the farmers of Jamaica, people. You understand me? I say, and those ideas that come from back, way back down, way back when them ideas they come from. So, Mark Golding had some good ideas in him head, and it is only if him can deliver those ideas. You understand me? I say, as me say, Andrew Holness take some of his ideas. It is only that him now use them the way how Mark Golding would be using them. But let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. Now, the last thing that we are going to look into inside of this update, people, we are going to look at this person that said that she is a true laborite. She's a born laborite. She's born with green in her blood. But right now, she don't trust the Laborite Party. She don't believe in them anymore. And I am not going to tell you why she said that. I want you to hear for yourself why she said she don't trust them and she don't believe in them and she will never support them anymore. So, in the meantime, remember to like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet, and turn on the bell.
You have your reason. And you don't know when I'm saying my daughter, then I got me in school. We said they say a crab and the people drop a licky head. But the days I iron part. And all the people them, they call the principal, them are down to the cold money. The cold money, you know. And all the people them call, you see when they come. You see when they come. They want to try to lift him up, but she heavy. She dead in her classroom. She dead in her classroom. And none of the teacher carry them. No carry the hospital. The principal run. Go down the road and go get to a man with him Pajero and his friend. And put my daughter in her Pajero back. And then drive to a place called Maxwell. You know, company made road. When we reach the hospital, you know, my daughter no did it, you know, mighty God, I'm not your sound. Oh God, and when the Labour Right MP to Hamilton come on my yard and give me a Jamaica Labour Party postcard. I said, I see Christopher tough time to contest in school. Now see Dr. Oriachang and he write a letter and put it on Andrew Holness. No, nobody can come to me. So till me bury me picnic. No, you know. No, they don't come. Mighty God of Daniel, man. This is a barrier. Mighty God of Daniel. Oh, so. And I PMP them have to come give me prayer. Oh God, be with me fight me Jamaica Labour Party. PMP have to come give me prayer. I could have never helped me this prayer. by the hands of the make a prayer over the Almighty. Oh God, me say my clothes are gonna fit me. I drop them, I drop them. Oh God.
There was a diet for the army and labor riders and switch and gone a PMP.
God, 1 year now. God Almighty. Jesus Christ. What me saying no PMP no care one back me no. You understand? Come give me, you know, I say our money, you know. But just a prayer. Just a prayer. Oh God, I say I'm not dead. And when the people them come look and see me stepfather fight funny and dead. Me have to bury 2 of them. Me bury 2 of them. One time them sister come dead after again.